Earl, obviously you see him put in all the hard work. How nice is it to see Fred Shane getting rewarded, just coming back what he has done?
It's to call the fruits of your labor. I mean, his attitude every day in practice, not playing much in games. He played a little bit so far this year, but just a little bit, always frustrated, wanting to get in, wanting to play. And I could tell he was chomping at the bit to get in the game by the way he practiced. Him and Luka Tays, the way they show up to practice and their approach, their attitude, their energy, and how they perform, and not pouting, not having attitude. So it just was a matter of time for Fred to get his opportunity. But I think he just was ready when his number was called because of his attitude day to day and how he practiced.
Right. Coach, this is a very clean game for you guys. You guys played really efficiently. Only 8 turnovers. You doubled up their 3-point efficiency, and you had 20 more rebounds than their team. How proud are you of the way the guys played tonight?
I mean, I'm proud of the guys. It's a weird team because, you always want to coach to win, but with so many new guys, I also got a coach to develop. And, I thought that, we get the lead to 15 and it's back to 6, get the lead to 12, it's back to 6. So that's frustrating at times, but it kind of was a slow drip. I kept looking at the scoreboard and it was on a 60-point pace. So typically, if a team score under 65, most times you're going to be successful. So it was a slow drip, but I kind of was watching the flow of the game. We were taking care of the ball. We were executing. Then we had a patch where we had some unforced turnovers and gave them some easy baskets. But overall, the effort was good. We got a lot better the last 4 days in practice. I could see it. I could feel it. And we put some clarity in how we want to play offensively. We were playing one way 3 weeks ago, and we realized, this is a different team. And so clean some stuff up, and we starting to find a little bit better rhythm.
Adjusting to the identity that they're forming.
Right,
Gotcha.
right.
Defensively today, much better. 13 assists for them, 13 turnovers, and you guys had 19 points off turnovers. Like, what did you see out of the defense today?
Activity level. That was a big deal. We wanted to deflect the ball. We wanted to pressure the ball. That team is a very improved team. Coach is doing a great job. Just from watching their games, he's doing a great job. Like, he got them believing. So, every game they in it until about 10 or 12 minutes left in the game, and then teams will separate. So I told our guys before the game, it might take 40 minutes, it might take 37. Just don't expect to just show up and the game's going to be over quick. So I prepared them to keep chopping, and I thought we did just that.
Hey, Coach, what was the thought process behind playing 11 guys in the first half and only playing 8 in the second half? Is that something we could see in the future?
Well, the biggest thing about it is, again, I felt like I needed to reward Luka and Fred. I mean, they just show up every day with a hard hat, and their energy is so good, and they find a way to win in practice on, and they make the other guys better. So I got Canny in. So I got all 3 freshmen in. I got all 4 freshmen in, Jaden Hastings, but Jaden was in the rotation as one of the 8. We got 3 games coming up in 3 days, so you're probably gonna need all the guys, all hands on deck. So I had that in my mind as well. As much as I wanted to win the game, I wanted to give guys a taste because I think we're going to need 10 minutes here, 12 minutes here from different guys that maybe you don't want to throw them into that without having been in the game at all. So
Yeah, just to follow up to that, is there a plan for him to redshirt, or do you?
no, I don't think so. I think, it's nothing me and him discussed. He's really talented and really shoots the ball. He's really long and gangly, so he's got a bright future. Elijah Strong was under the weather, so he got a shot. And he'll have a chance to play. His length and athleticism will help us eventually, especially with his ability to shoot the ball. So he'll have to be patient.
Coach, to kind of talk some more about that first half rotation, how much of that is you kind of evaluating some of the guys you want to eventually reach in kind of to contribute to this rotation? And just an example of that, is that how you kind of decide to play Fred more than Luka?
Yeah, just, some of it till you give guys a chance and then you see what happened. I thought Fred went out and said, hey, man, he showed us, hey, leave me in. He gave us a spark. And I think it was an 8-point game. He came in and knocked 2 threes down after sitting on the bench for 12 minutes. So his play, indicated that he needed to stay out there a little while longer.
Coach, I'm looking forward to possibly seeing some nice new dance moves today on the.
Nothing for you today.
Okay,
Nothing.
okay, so that was gonna be my first question, but, I was talking to the two Chaz and Chad, before you came in, and they said they love playing with you. How much do you, have you really embraced this new team? A lot of new guys, but how much fun are you guys having so far?
I mean, I'm having a lot of fun because this group got a lot of character. You know, we wanted good players, but we also wanted good players that we like to be around and like we want to coach and, you know, that compete on and off the court. So I think that's been, you know, something that I've really enjoyed, that they compete on the court and in the classroom. They like each other. So in a short period of time, they're starting to become a team. They were a group of individuals that's trying to become a team. And so for me, what I'm starting to realize, I got to embrace that. I got to be patient. I got to enjoy that. I got to understand that this really putting you in a position where you got to be process oriented, because I don't have 7 returners. I got all these new guys and some of them starting playing a lot of minutes. So we really got to embrace and trust the process.
Shoot 52% on threes tonight. You took 21. I know analytics is a big part of the game now, but would you like to see more? I know they gotta be in the flow of the game and all that, but would you
Yeah.
like to see them taking that?
Yeah, I mean, 20 to 25 is a good number for us. And I think this team should take 20 plus threes every night. Clean threes, not hard ones. So we have to make better paint decisions. We have to get in the paint, let the defense collapse, play off 2 feet, and then kick it out so the guy's getting the inside out, no doubt. You know, there's no doubt when the ball finds you like that. You find rhythm, and it's contagious. So I think tonight was a good step for us. We did a lot of that. We've been harping on it, making paint decisions, but 33 points on 21 possessions is like, analytically, that's like about as good as you can get. So I dream of that, and so tonight the dream came true.
1 or 2 more.
Today, Roger McFarland gave a great spark off the bench today. Like, how important is he to this team fighting for those loose balls, steals?
I mean, he's a winner. He's been a 3-year starter at another Division I school. He's been an all-conference player multiple years. So he's used to playing 30 minutes a game. So now he's in this role. I think this team has 8 starters. Now he's in this role where he's coming off the bench. So that's a natural opportunity for him to be a spark because of his experience and his kind of versatility. He's kind of a jack of all trades at 6'5". He can shoot it, drive it, pass it. And he's really even keel. He's the same all the time. So I like Roger. He did a good job for us.
Coach, last season, you only had 2 20-plus point wins. You already got one of them for the season tonight. How were you able to keep that lead extended and keep going and not let the other team hang around like you guys have done in the past?
Just maturity because, we played 4 games and including tonight, 3 of the 4, we've been up 16 with the opportunity to deliver a blow and get it to 20. And we just haven't been able to do it. We hadn't made the decisions. We hadn't executed or get the stops we needed. So tonight was really good to see that. Typically, our teams, it's like a slow drip coffee. You want it to go quite fast and get to 20 points, but sometimes it's just, it don't get to that fast. But if you keep chopping and keep playing and making good decisions and getting stops, eventually that lead can grow. But it was nice to see us finish the game the right way and not let that 12-point lead go back to 8. So I was waiting to see what direction it would go. And I was really happy that we were able to show the maturity to continue to, win possessions and then execute and not look at the score. And so I was happy for the guys.